Hi there, many thanks for joining us in another exciting session as we endeavor to empower and inspire the next generation of African entrepreneurs. My name is Victor Otieno, the Managing Director of ViffaConsult, an organization that was born out of my passion for the African entrepreneur. For many budding entrepreneurs, getting their product or service right is very critical, failure to which the company may not make it past their first birthday. SMEs that gain market acceptability of their product or service will face scaling as their next challenge. Scaling at this point is a factor of team composition and not quality of product or service. Startup entrepreneurs at this point must focus on building a team that is able to serve clients and build the product or service they have. Human capital for most startups remains at the back burner in terms of priority, although it's an area with the potential to bring the greatest reward to entrepreneurs and their companies if it's made a priority. During the startup stage of a company, founding entrepreneurs most often than not, are involved in all facets of their company's operation, from product development to customer service. There's a point during a company's growth that it may stagnate if the founding entrepreneur is too involved in its operations. In as much as the founder is versatile, most may not have the expertise or the time to stay current in every area of the business and must ease off and delegate some of the business roles to other capable employees. By the time most SMEs reach their growth stage, it's recommended founders recruit advisors in the form of funders or corporate boards. Recruitment of board members is not a one-size-fits-all, but a good mix is recommended. A startup in agribusiness dealing in processing, say mangoes, for export may consider having board members with expertise in law, agriculture, finance, and international trade. If an SME does not have the backing of professional funders and a board of directors, it's important still for the company to develop a strong, even if informal, advisory board to guide the transition. An effective board will make a management team better by forcing them to think about things they may not be aware of. An effective board of directors challenges management teams' thinking, challenging them to flesh out their thinking and develop contingency plans. On the contrary, ineffective board members may be detrimental to the performance of the company. It's important to mention that even the best advice from the board may not be useful if it's ignored or not put into practice. It's also critical that founding entrepreneurs be honest with board members, explaining to them issues that are bothering them. This directness opens the door to using the power of the board to resolve problems. Appearing to know the solution to every problem will not fool board members for long. Studies have shown that the most effective boards have a set of formal guidelines that they follow instead of leaving things to chance. It's especially important to SMEs that they can emulate in principle large and mature companies that have clearly defined rules about attendance of board meetings. Similarly, SMEs must take cognizance that boards of large companies work differently from them. Entrepreneurs must finally cultivate a positive image to potential board members, and once recruited, should chair meetings well enough as a sign that they value their time. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel as we endeavor to empower and inspire the next generation of African entrepreneurs. I was your host, Victor Otieno. Hope to see you next time. God bless.